you, Steve.
All right. Really disappointed and frustrated right now. Our kids played hard. Defense played awesome. And did what we asked them to do. So, kicked too many field goals in the first half and didn't finish in the fourth quarter. So, disappointing without question. Wait for questions.
Zach and then Tom.
I guess, without being able to watch film and process things, just to what do you kind of ascribe, again, maybe some of the things you've struggled with at times in the past, finishing drives, turning 3 into 7, just being able, as much as anything, to stay on schedule, I guess, offensively.
Yeah, I just feel, just still, got to evaluate why we're not executing those critical situations, and feel good about certain things coming off the bye week, which I did. But continue to be the same issues, as far as not finishing drives in the red zone, moving the football, but not, getting the touchdowns, and eventually that can be the difference, and we lose the game by 5 points and give up a pick six, which is just can't happen. Protecting the football, that continues to be, to me, that's kind of a glaring thing, got some takeaways on defense, which was huge, but not protecting it and then not scoring, so it's like a double whammy to me. So, but that's what really sticks out in my mind the most. Even at the end, some drop passes. You just got to make plays, and got to put our guys in position to be able to make those plays. And so, it's frustrating.
Tom the Met.
You just covered the offensive side of that pretty well. So on the other side, Kenneth Walker came into this game leading the nation in rushing, and you guys just really kept them bottled up. Can you talk about how you guys did that in the play, especially your middle linebacker? Seemed like he was everywhere.
Yeah, he Walker's a great player. I watched him on film 6 straight weeks, just make everybody miss. Average 150 a game, and he was a great player. Had some principles, some things from a technique perspective and schematically that we were trying to do. I thought Coach Moore did a great job implementing those things, being able to keep him hemmed in, and not give him a chance to get out in space and make those guys miss and gang tackle him. I thought our defense played awesome. I don't know what else to say. They did everything you'd ask them to do, except maybe score. That's one thing they didn't do, was score a touchdown. But just our defensive staff, just complimenting them and to be able to, it wasn't even just the run game, their pass game has been impressive. I was kind of more worried about that because those are just big, explosive plays that just gut you. When you spend so much time trying to stop such a great running back and then they hit you over the head, it's just like really, really challenging. But you didn't give those up either, and worked really hard. Didn't have, another week we didn't have Taiwan, our All-American corner, and then Reese was not able. We thought I expected him to play at least half the game, and he went to one series and just couldn't keep going. So, two of your top 3 corners didn't even play, against some really talented receivers, I thought. So, just an overall defensively, you mentioned Micah, just everywhere. It's just hard to believe that they were able to complete that pass to the quarterback on a, reverse, whatever, and then the quarterback makes a toe tap catch after Micah's in the guy's face trying to make the throw. So, hats off to them for making a play there. But Micah played hard, like he always does, and very, very good, and led the defense, and our defense played, like I said, they did what they were supposed to do to help us win.
Matthew Dustin.
Coach, you mentioned the pick six, but overall, how did you feel about how Jack played? It seemed like he came out and was in a pretty good rhythm. They had some issues.
Did some good things. I just still feel like, the one pick he got hit on, the pick six was just, a bad read, it was a mistake, So, and you can't get those back. Those are costly, especially in a game like we knew it was going to be a one possession type game. That's what I felt it was going to be. It's going to come down to the wire. And but did some good things, had some, I thought a couple times maybe you need to run, just take it, run it, Didn't like taking that sack there at the end. In the second to last drive, in those situations, you don't want to, we had a little momentum, got a little yards there, and don't take a sack in that situation, but you've got to learn those lessons for sure. But did some good things, but still just protect the football, got to protect the football. Got to block better for him, and catch better. Still thought we had a few drops, not a lot of them, but some costly ones at the wrong time that hurt us, and that's really, it's about making key plays at critical times. That to me is what this game's about at this level, both sides of football. Even look at special teams. I mean, we had the ball hits off James Miller's leg, which is kind of that's hard to prevent, and then we don't down him inside the 5. And then they get the ball in the 20. That was the drive where they actually went down and scored off of. And it's different when you start on the 5 or inside the 5-yard line. So just even special teams, we got to execute them. We got to get that ball down inside the 5-yard line. That changes, a lot of things. Changes play calling, So had a couple punts that weren't good enough, So those things hurt you. It's being able to execute at a high level, critical times. And we just don't have a lot of margin for error in certain situations right now. We've lost some playmakers on offense, and the guys got to step up. We got to coach them better. We got to make better play calls. We got to do a better job of getting our guys. And then when we do that, they got to make plays. So at the end of the day, buck stops with me. I'm the head coach. I'm responsible. And kids played hard, and they were from that perspective, I can't fault them on that. But they just got to execute, and that's the bottom line.
Dustin and Kevin.
You did mention play calls, I guess, especially about the first drive. Obviously, you guys were able to move the ball pretty well, throwing the ball. Started running it around the, within the 10. Obviously, there's the direct snap to Steven. I guess, what did you think about the play calling there? What were we kind of just trying to get out of that? What do you feel like sort of went
Yeah, I mean, just trying to, you shift to it, so you got to make them adjust. And, we felt good about that call. They had a certain blitz on, and they looped the end on the outside. I thought it would hit more. Off the hip of the tackle, between the tackle and the tight end. It's kind of where I envisioned that one going for the movement and the alignment. So obviously it didn't give us a touchdown like we wanted it to. But I'm just trying to find creative ways to run the football and take some stress off in that area. But thought the running back room, those guys ran hard and made some plays for us, and guys that are trying to step up and do things, but also had some costly drops, too. So bottom line is we got to, I guess, sit back and all evaluate the play calling and see where that's all at, and then just be able to, as part of the evaluation, we got to look at everything. We got to find a way to win games. That's the bottom line.
Kevin and Sam.
Yeah, Coach, what's your sense of team morale at this point?
And they're hurting. Yeah, they're hurting right now, and I understand why, and I am too. So, but at the same time, there's a lot of character in that room, and just by looking in their eye, I can tell, they're going to stay together. They're going to keep fighting. I don't question that. There's no doubt this was going to hurt for a while, but we can't sit here and feel sorry for ourselves because nobody else is going to, and we got another one coming up. So, but yeah, we got to stay together. When things aren't going your way, and when life's hard, and things that you work so hard for don't materialize, you really find out who you are. You find out who's in with you, and who's got your back, and I want to make sure that these guys understand that and stay together, and they keep fighting. That's what grit's all about, the perseverance and passion towards a long-term goal. And it's the number one quality you have to develop in this life to be successful, I believe. And but the negative thing about grit is you have to learn to have it at hard times. And that's when it's really grown the most. And so it's not a whole lot of fun sometimes developing it, but it's what we have to have. So we're going to stay together, we're going to fight together, get some things fixed, and just keep moving forward.
Sammy, last one, then we'll go to Steven.
Coach, last season the wide receivers came up with a lot of those 50-50 balls. This season, it seems more often than not they're not coming up with them. What has been the difference? Is it an effort thing? Is it the defense are focusing a little bit more on breaking the passes up? What is it that's causing that differential?
Yeah, it's a great question. I think it's a legitimate question, and I've been on the headset. I said, guys, someone's got to step up and make a play. Somebody's got to step up and make a play. And in those situations, and come down with the ball, and so we work on that and have contested plays in practice and to try to simulate that, go ones versus ones in Skelly for that purpose, to be able to go against speed on speed and good on good, at least throughout the week. It's some reps and have done that consistently. But yeah, I'm frustrated by that, to be honest with you. And it needs to get fixed like today, because that's how you create explosive plays. That's how you make game-changing opportunities for yourself and for your team. So, but yeah, to me, that's one of those things where guys just got to dig deeper. We got to work harder on it. We got to do a better job of finishing those plays, and sometimes it's ball placement. Making sure the guy has a chance. And we play against a lot of really good defensive backs and a lot of good defenses in this league. So, but we got to come up with those plays. That to me is how you win games like this.
All right, thanks, Tom.
Have a great day, Elio.